But a lot are wondering what's really going on with Vince Young. A well-known local sports psychologist says it appears he's struggling from a crisis in confidence and may need to develop more emotional toughness. Channel 4's Dennis Ferrier has that story.
For the past 24 hours, a parade of people have downplayed Vince Young's apparent problems. From his agent to his coaches to the friends who made the first call, everyone says don't worry about Vince. Today, the police chief chimes in. It may have all been overblown.
And at the end of the day, it turns out maybe there wasn't as much concern as we thought originally, but we acted as if it was the worst case scenario because that's the right thing to do.
But Dr. Gregg Steinberg, a sports psychologist at Austin Peay, says if you look at the series of events, it appears Vince Young may lack emotional toughness.
I think Vince Young was so loved at Texas, and he thought he was going to come here and be so loved, and now he's in the big leagues, and when you don't do so well, you're going to get booed in the big leagues, and I think he has to treat disaster and fortune the same.
Dr. Steinberg, who has written a book about Tiger Woods, who he calls the most emotionally tough athlete on the planet, says Young seems to have the artist's mentality, free-form, freewheeling at his best when he's being creative. This personality is also easily wounded. And while you say, get over it, get back on the field, you're a high-paid football player, it's just a game, Steinberg says, not to Vince Young.
To us, in the video audience, it's not life and death. But to Vince Young, it perhaps is. Because his ego is so invested in playing great for the Titans, playing great for the audience, playing great for himself.
Steinberg says Young needs to reach into his pocket for golden nuggets of the past, perhaps a tape of the Rookie of the Year performance or that national championship game, something to remind him that he is a success and that he can get this done.
Very interesting. Something we can probably all learn from.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dennis.